Hello, everyone, and welcome to What's New Wednesday at Kimberbell. How are you doing today on Wednesday, May 29th, 2024? Whew, it's going to be a good one today. If you are listening to this on the podcast, you are listening to Machine Embroidery with Kimberbell. But if you are watching this on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, you are watching What's New Wednesday. Who do I have with me today? It looks like Brenda from sunny Illinois. Hi, Betty Ann from Muskogee, Michigan. Good morning, Sarah from Kansas, and Tina from Connecticut. Good morning. Let's see. You're coming in fast. Kim Kloss from Delaware and Teresa from Minnesota. Hi, Dee from Michigan and Melanie from Georgia. Good morning, Candy, Gordon, and Deborah from Granbury, Texas. And the list goes on. How are you doing today? I have a fun show for you today. We have lots to talk about, including what we call the epic giveaway. You know, epic giveaways. We only do epic giveaways a couple of times a year. And it's usually because there's some really exciting news to talk about during an epic giveaway. Today is one of those days. So therefore, it is an epic giveaway day. You're also going to meet my friend Michaela from Kimberbell, and she's going to come on and talk to us a little bit about the new website and the features of that website. You've been asking for some very specific background quilting designs, and our team has come through for you. There's 5 new ones to share with you today, all of which you've been asking for. So I can't wait to talk about that. We've got DDE to talk about. There's all kinds of things. So should we go ahead and get started, my friends? Let's do it. Let's do a little bit of Sew and Tell with Kimberbell, and then we'll continue on with the rest of the program. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Let's start out with, okay, let's do this one. You guys have been busy working on mini quilts. Mini, M-A-N-I, mini, M-I-N-I, quilts like this. In fact, Deborah has done all 6 of them already. Here we go. She says, Finished Mini Quilts, Volume 2. So cute. Deborah, bravo. Round of applause. All 6 of the new ones done just like that. I'm impressed. Way to go. How about this one from Teresa? She says, made 2 of the July mini quilts, one for my sister who's lived in Canada since the 80s, and one for my longtime bestie who's Canadian. Now let's hope USPS and Canadian Postal Service can get them there before July. Yes, absolutely. I believe in them. I think they can. And look how cute that is. I loved how she combined both the Canadian version and the US version into one quilt. And she did it for a sister and a friend. Way to go. Very nicely done. Ooh, I love this one from Mini Quilts. This is the December one. And I especially love how she is displaying it. Let's take a look. This is from Mandy. She says, I made the December mini quilt and placed it in a box frame. I just had to make the Christmas one first. I'm planning to change it each month with the different designs. Mandy, that's fantastic. I know who Mandy is. Well, I've never met her in person, but I've gotten to know Mandy through, the Bellas and Fellas group because she's from the UK and she always does the cutest Christmas designs with navy and reds. I just love it. So whenever I see a post from Mandy, I just smile because look at that. How darling is that? That is the December mini quilt. And as she said, she put it in a frame. And actually, I read a little bit more about it, and it's a 12 by 12 boxed frame. So if you're interested in doing something similar, that's what she did. Great idea. If you are looking for the brand new mini quilts, volume 2, July through December, this is what it looks like right here. And guess what? You can now purchase it at kimberbell.com. Now, if you've been working with a shop and have you have a local shop or a shop that you love online that also sells Mini Quilts Volume 2, absolutely go and get it from them. Keep supporting them. But now you have the option of buying it on Kimberbell.com as well, should your shop not carry that. So there you have it. And here is what the embellishment kit looks like. All righty. So Mini Quilts Volume 2. Lots of fun designs in there and lots of them starting to be posted in Bellas and Fellas. Keep it coming. Here's another one that was from a few different Kimberbell projects. This is from Sherry. She says, it's a Kimberbell trifecta. She finished the July mini, save the date pillow, and she figured out how to use one of our original flag designs on a table runner. She says, Kimberbell's my home decor and I love it. Oh, Sherry, you're so kind. Let's look at Sherry's mini quilt that we just talked about here. That, of course, is the USA version of it. Living the sweet life right there. And then, as she mentioned, she also used the 4th of July save the date pillow pattern, which is an instant download. We'll give you a link to that as well. Right there. Very nicely done, Sherry. And that one comes from this series of Save the Date pillows. In particular, it's this one right here that you can find at Kimberbell. And just so you know, there is the option for Canada as well for July 1st. So kind of fun, whether you celebrate July 1st or July 4th. They're both there for you. You can purchase them all as a download for all the fun dates throughout the year, or you can just scroll down through a little menu bar and you can just download one at a time. So if you're looking for just the July 4th one, there you have it. We'll put a link in the notes. All right. Oh, and then this is Sherry's table topper. Nicely done, my friend. Nicely done. All right. We're on a patriotic kick today, my friends. Look at this one. This comes from Joy. She says, finished a couple of the patriotic bench pillows in time for this weekend and the 4th. Love both of these designs. They are so beautiful in person. Ah, I do too, Joy. Look at this one. So this is the Main Street Celebration bench pillow. You may remember that one from a few years back, as well as the Sweet Land of Liberty little pillow, 18 by 18 inch pillow, I guess I should say. And of course, if you're looking for those designs and your shop doesn't carry it, right now you can still buy it at Kimberbell.com. Here's the Main Street Celebration bench pillow. That's what it looks like. Here's another image so you can see it a little bit closer. Isn't that fun? And in the sky there, do you see all of the twinkling lights? There's red and blue fairy lights that are part of that embellishment kit, and they twinkle in the sky just like fireworks. Isn't that fun? Oh, I love it. Love it all. And here is her other design that she showed. This is from Kimberbell, and that's what it looks like on the website. There you go. Kind of fun, right? And if you want to get started right away, that one is an immediate download. Okay, here's another, switching gears a little bit. This one is a fantastic way to take the blocks from Quilting Through the Seasons and do something entirely different. Let's look at how Camilla used these designs in a bench pillow. Ah, love it. Oh, let's see her post first. Okay, there we go. She says, I turned the Quilting Through the Seasons quilt into a bench pillow. I decided it would just stay a spring-summer one because I didn't think the removable elements would stay very well with pillows getting bumped. She said, so I glued my flowers on. She thinks it turned out pretty cute. And Camilla, I would absolutely agree with that. She added some pom-pom fringe around the outside edges. And she says, just goes to show that you can use any of the Kimberbell designs in a ton of different ways. She gave it to her mom for Mother's Day. Camilla, nicely done. Okay, now let's take a closer look at that. Ah, I love it. I absolutely love it. And she just mixed in a few of the different blocks. Look, it even would look great as a table runner if you didn't want to make it into a bench pillow. and created just a more permanent look to that one. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I love it, and I know you guys have loved it too over there on that Bellas and Fellas page. Way to go, Camilla. All right, if you're looking for quilting through the seasons, this is what it looks like right there. It's a full book with a ton of instruction because we'll walk you through step by step. It's not over, don't feel overwhelmed by it. We just take you through every single little step so that you feel like we're sitting right there next to you telling you, hey, do this, then do this, then do this. And before you know it, it's all done. And it's a beautiful quilt, or in this case, a bench pillow, right? Few more. These ladies are using clear blue tiles to their heart's content on projects that aren't Kimberbell, but they're getting their background quilting done on their embroidery machine with the use of our clear blue tiles. Let's see what they have to say. This one comes from Sonia. She says, I've been working on this quilt for months and I'm finally finished. It's a queen-sized quilt. A queen-sized quilt, my friends. That's crazy cool. She says that she used clear blue tiles on the quilting. She used the new large-scale background quilting swirls pattern. Can I say that I just love the larger format? This is a gift from my daughter-in-law. We are visiting in June. They live in Canada. I can't wait to gift this quilt and see her grandkids. Sonia, I'm so excited for you to see them. And boy, are they going to fall in love with this queen size quilt. It's stunning, Sonia. Way to go. Very nicely done. I still can't believe you did a queen size quilt. Amazing. Okay, and one more. This one comes from Carla. She says, clear blue tiles are amazing. I use the clear blue tiles to quilt this wall quilt and just have to say they are a game changer for me. I pieced, quilted, and bound this quilt all on my home sewing and embroidery machine, and what true joy it brought me. I've had the first 2 clear blue tile sets for almost 2 years and was afraid to try them. Oh my gosh. Carla, I'm so happy you finally got them out, right? She says, when I retired a year and a half ago, conquering the clear blue tiles was a goal. I've used them on several projects and will continue to do so. So easy and so satisfying to make a project from start to finish. If you haven't tried clear blue tiles, I encourage you to give them a go. You will love them. Thank you, Kimberbell. Carla, I couldn't ask for a better endorsement of clear blue tiles and getting it done. And after 2 years of those sitting on your shelves, Carla, I'm so darn proud of you for just getting them out and trying them out and seeing for yourself what a game changer they really are. Isn't it beautiful? Boy, Carla, you have a great eye for good fabrics too. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All done on your embroidery machine. All done with the use of this little product right here. Clear blue tiles. You start with the essential set, and if you have even larger hoops, we have 2 different sizes of expansion sets that you can also work with. So check it out. All right, pretty exciting stuff, don't you think? You guys are really killing it with the embroidery projects. Keep posting them over on Kimberbellas and Fellas. All right, now moving on to new background quilting. This is the quilting that you have been asking for. Okay, is yours going to be shown today? There are 5 new background quilting designs that have to do with sports. Specific sports, in fact. And if yours isn't on this list, I can think of one already off the top of my head that I'm like, oh, we definitely need to get that added to this list. But 5 new ones. Let's see if this is something that you would use for a project for the favorite sports person in your life. Here we go. How about soccer? I'm telling you what, soccer was my life as a mom. My youngest son played traveling soccer, and holy cow, that consisted of many of our days and weeks. Can you relate? I would love to make him a soccer quilt now and use that background quilting on it. How about golf? There we go. How cute is that? Look at those little golf carts. Too cute. Too cute. Okay, here's another one. How about basketball? That's brand new. I love it. I absolutely love it. And hey, aren't the finals about to go on right now? I believe they are. It's been watched in my house recently. Has it yours? Yeah. So basketball, that's a fun one. Even if you didn't make a quilt with these, just like making a fun like table topper for game days or something, or Super Bowl parties, that kind of thing, would be fun. Of course, we have a football one too, right? Here's one for volleyball. Bump, set, spike. Oh, yes, you asked for it. We got it today, brand new. How about this one? This is a border design for sports, and it covers all the sports, right? All the cheerleading, the fans, it's just happy with sports. Here we go. There's two different inner border sizes, go team, champion, all that kind of thing. And then when you go over to the right-hand side, the 3, 4, 5, and 6 inch, look at the pom-pom and the trophy, the star, the megaphone, the foam finger, saying we're number one, right? Too much fun. Oh, Dawn is saying need a tennis one. Okay, we'll take note. Need a tennis one. I like it. You know what do we also need? Pickleball. Don't you think? That's what I was thinking. Pickleball is definitely one we need. But if you forgot what other earlier ones we had, well, I decided to grab a screenshot too, because we do have baseball. Yes, indeed. That is, I think, sport number 1 on the list, right? Sport number 2 here is football. Oh, yes. I actually did a table topper on Kimberbell Day last year with the confetti topper with the football background quilting design, and it turned out so darn cute. We pull it out for all the special football occasions. And then here's hockey. So if you have another sport in mind that you're like, ooh, but I would love to see, I saw someone say lacrosse. Our team is always taking notes. So let us know in the comments if there's another sport you'd like to see. Aren't those fun? Okay, now what's even more fun is that our team took it one step further this week and said, you know what? We want to show this off into a full-on quilt to inspire all of you to do the same kind of thing. So what they did is they took just some solid fabric and they created a brand new quilt with a basketball quilting. I'm going to show you the actual quilt next week, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. But here are the images. Look at this. Hopefully this is going to inspire you all to say, you know what? I could do that. I'm just going to take a solid piece of fabric like they did here with the yellow. Here we go. There we go. They took the school colors, right? And they did the all over background quilting design of the basketball. But now look very carefully what else they did. Do you see that? There's letters for a name across that quilt. Do you see Samuel right in there? Well, the reason why I want to show you that next week is because all of those individual letters are going to come in a brand new download next week for background quilting, which means you can personalize your background quilting like never before with these individual letters and numbers and symbols. That's pretty darn cool, right? Let's take a look at that again. That's coming next week. So I'm going to show you the actual one in person so that you can see that a little bit better. But for today, look at these images of the background borders that they put on there. See, champion. And then you've got the different cheering squad right there in the border. And here's another border that says go team. And there you go. Okay, how many of you have a sports person in their life that you can absolutely see making this stuff for? Janice says, love the sport themed quilting. I know. Michelle says, that quilting is so cool. Love the lettering. I know. I'm really excited about that. Absolutely. Sharon says, love, love, love that. I'm so excited. Deborah, Can't wait for the lettering. I know the lettering is going to come out next week, so hold tight. But in the meantime, if you want to just like grab, a sport or two to be ready for next week's letters, we've got you covered today. Link is in the notes. Okay. All right. Pretty fun. And then one final reminder about some background quilting. You just have a few more days before this is not on sale anymore. So until, let's see, June 1st, 25% off the background quilting bundle for Mini Quilts Volume 2, July through December. It's that whole bundle of yumminess, right? And it's 25% off till the very end of this month through June 1st. So just a few more days. There's your public service announcement, right? Okay. Also, we have a new digital dealer exclusive being shared with shops right now. Well, it's going to be for June. So beginning in just a few days, that's why I want to share it now, is the brand new digital dealer exclusive. And it's the Tic-Tac-Toe Cinch Bag. Let me find it here for you. Let's see. There we go. And boy, this couldn't happen at a better time. Am I right? Tic-tac-toe on the go is what I say. And on the go means, hey, take it to the doctor's appointments, take it on road trips, right? Vacation time is going to be in full swing here. Give it to them in church, keep them quiet. Give them to them to just have for the summer fun. It's the perfect little cinch bag. You could personalize it with their name on there as well. And then the little individual pieces go inside the cinch bag. The tic-tac board itself is embroidered onto the cinch bag. Really, really cute stuff. So if you are looking for a shop who is participating in digital dealer exclusives, we'll put a link here in the notes to help you find that shop, because whether they live down the street from you or maybe you don't have a local shop that's participating, you can find one online. They can sell you the design, they can sell you the kits, and boy, is that fun. I'll tell you what, my brother and his kids came and visited us from out of town this last weekend, and we got out tic-tac-toe with those little kids. Oh my gosh, we literally could have spent all night playing that with them. They got so giddy, so excited for their little tic-tac-toe game. They loved it. So, that could be a fun one, even to surprise the kiddos in your life, the littles in your life, in the mail with a little tic-tac-toe from grandma or from auntie or whoever. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? So that is the brand new digital dealer exclusive. It's going to be available beginning June 1st. So just a few days away. All right. Did you miss last week's episode of What's New Wednesday? That's where I got to interview two of my friends at Kimberbell, both Cassie and Bryce here, and they talked about Kimberbell Day. So just as a quick reminder, Kimberbell Day going on now. So we'll put a link in the notes, but you're going to want to register for this because first of all, it's free, right? Kimberbell Day, we call it K-Day around here, and it is July 27th, 2024, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mountain Time. There's going to be giveaways, demos, sneak peeks, you name it. A free design. That's why you want to register, so that free design is put into your Kimberbell library right after Kimberbell Day on the 27th. And you'll also be entered in for all the giveaways and such. So why not register for it? Now, in addition to registering, everyone needs to register to get the free design and be entered in the giveaways. But in addition to that, there's many shops out there who are also hosting Kimberbell Day parties. So, hey, that would be fun too. Check out your local quilt shop and say, hey, any chance you're hosting a Kimberbell Day party? They absolutely can. And they are going to have their own even more fun deals and surprises for you. All kinds of good stuff going on July 27th. So find a shop that is hosting Kimberbell Day. Now, don't forget, more shops all the time are constantly jumping in and saying, yes, we want to do it too. And we love that because it's a big celebration of all things machine embroidery, Kimberbell shops, all the things. And so check the page often. We're going to put a link here to see if your shop is part of Kimberbell Day festivities. All right. If you haven't signed up yet, it's not too late. Absolutely not too late. But I'll tell you what, last week's episode of What's New Wednesday was a fun one too, because they also shared a sneak peek at a new product that will be available on Kimberbell Day, and that is the tool tote. Now, I know there's a lot of chatter going online about, what's the tool tote? How does it work? How big is it? What are, the features exactly? How much is it? I'm telling you right now, it's one, first of all, that you're not going to want to miss out on. It has been specially designed to hold the orange pop rulers and all sizes of the clear blue tiles in individual departments. It has these gorgeous gold zippers and such. And it's amazing. It's quilted, it's padded, it's all the things. But we will share all of that information in due time, I promise you. So yes, that is going to be an amazing product coming out just in time for Kimberbell Day. But all the details, the pricing, all the dimensions, all the showing of this amazing tote is going to be out very, very soon. So hold tight, wait for it. And once you see it, you're not going to believe it. Pictures don't do it justice. And you're going to be like truly amazed at what an incredible and well-made product this is. Cannot wait to share more with you. Coming very soon. I promise you that. Okay. But today we have some other fun news and another fun person from Kimberbell to introduce you to. Okay. As you know, we've been making some changes to the Kimberbell website, some much needed changes to the Kimberbell website. And we appreciate you, over the years, being very patient with such a process. It's quite the process, if I'm being honest. And no one could attest to that more than my friend, Michaela. Everyone, please welcome our amazing UX designer. She'll explain what that means here in a minute. At Kimberbell, she wears many, many hats at Kimberbell, but being the UX designer that makes things very user-friendly for you on a website is something that she and a whole team of people have been working very hard on. She's here to help answer our questions and introduce you to some new features at Kimberbell. Please help me welcome Michaela. Hi, my friend.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
So good.
I told Michaela, I said, I hope you got some much needed sleep last night because the new website officially launched yesterday. And I know there's been many, many sleepless nights for you and your team. Do you want to tell us a little bit about you? Tell us something fun about you, Michaela, because you are a really super cool person, and also what you do here at Kimberbell.
Yeah, so I'm Michaela. I'm the website manager here at Kimberbell, so I handle all things web. Something fun about me, before working at Kimberbell, before living in Utah, I actually lived in Minnesota my whole life.
Yeah. Minnesota. Do we have any Minnesota friends out there? Right? Anyone from Minnesota? We got her from Minnesota, and we could not be more happy. We love Michaela, and she's just an awesome person. She's someone you can count on for no matter what. She's like, I got this, no problem. And she just does what needs to be done. And she has worked with a team inside of Kimberbell as well as an outsourced team outside of Kimberbell who specializes in websites and all that kind of thing. You guys have been working really hard for a very long time to make some changes and updates to Kimberbell, and we could not be more grateful. But as a UX designer, what does that mean?
So that's a really great question. So it's in the name. So UX stands for user experience. So it's my job to make sure the site not only looks good, but it functions as well. So making things easier to find, easier to interact with, thinking of new features we can implement to improve the user journey.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and when you get a chance to look at the site, you will be able to notice quite quickly that it is a very user-friendly journey, as you mentioned, and experience, and it's because of quite a few updates that you guys have made. So, where do you want to start?
Well, so we've done a lot of things in the last 8 months to really improve the site. So some of the big things that we've been working on is improving site speed and security, implementing better navigation and search features, tackling accessibility issues, and adding new features such as a wish list and BellaBot. We've also made it so that users can purchase any in-stock product on our site as well.
Okay, let's go ahead. Should I share my screen here? Or I'm sharing Michaela's screen, actually. Walk us through what we're going to see if someone were to log on. Now, granted, it is still like, I mean, we're still working out things, but it's looking pretty darn good. And you guys have been awesome to fix things just like that if needed. If it's a little slower today, it might be because there's a lot of people getting on, right?
Yes.
But it's still going to work for you. Okay, let's look at the screen. Talk to us about what we're looking at.
So this here is our new homepage. So we've just added a lot of information, easy ways to access things, and we will continue updating this as new products come out. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah. Tell us about this BellaBot. What does that mean? And how do you use it?
We love BellaBot. So BellaBot is right down here on the right-hand side of your screen.
Okay, do you guys see that in the bottom right corner?
So we open it up and says, "Hi, I'm BellaBot. What can I help you with today?" So BellaBot is our automated tool that can help answer general questions that you may have.
Okay. So I've got some questions for you. Because I don't want people to think that BellaBot replaces personal interaction, right?
Not at all.
Tell us how that's different than just kind of a bot. Rather, it's a way to reach customer service in a very timely manner, and a real person actually answers you, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So BellaBot, it's part bot, part person. So what BellaBot does is she will answer general questions. If for some reason she can't answer your questions, or you want more explanation, or you need to get a hold of someone, then what happens is that she'll open a ticket for you with our customer care. So at that point, once it gets forwarded to customer care, it is all dealing with them.
I love that. That's a good distinction, because when I normally think of a bot like this, I go, oh, gosh, I'm missing the personal interaction. I want to talk to a real person. But in reality, you are, right? I mean, you could put in something, and if it's sometimes we just have a quick, we just have a quick question that we really don't need like someone to answer. It might be like, oh, how much is shipping? Or how do I get free shipping? Or something like that. I could put that in and get an immediate answer, right?
Yeah.
But if that answer isn't what I was looking for, I can open up a ticket, and that is what goes to a real person. But it's all within the functionality of that BellaBot. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Easy enough, right? I think everyone can appreciate that we can get a cute. I'm saying cute because Tamra there is saying the BellaBot is a cutie. It's a cute name, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone can appreciate, like, gosh, I've got a quick question. I'm hoping to find a quick answer, and the BellaBot can help us with that. But should we want to talk to the real deal, we can do that as well. And what that does is it creates like this ticket system, this support system, so that you can get answers in a very quick and timely manner as well, right?
Yes.
And of course, if you ever want to call us and talk to someone, we're willing, of course, absolutely willing to answer those calls during office hours, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, great. Let's see. Now, if I have a question like, hey, what type of needle should I use for this or that? Will the BellaBot help me with that too?
Yeah, so BellaBot, we've programmed her to answer a lot of questions that we see repeatedly. So if there's a question on there that she can't answer, we will always add it in. It's our goal to make it so that your questions are answered as easily as possible. And so what that means is creating an automated response through BellaBot.
Yeah.
So if there's not an answer, likely we haven't had that question yet, and we will be adding it in.
Ooh, I like that. So really you're creating this database of questions and answers that will grow over time, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Mm.
it's so nice because it's easy for us to add in those questions and answers
Mhm.
once we know that it's something that people are looking for.
Okay, so don't give up. If you've got a question, go ahead and ask BellaBot. And if she doesn't have an answer for you, then just know that in the background, we're putting together those answers so that in time that library continues to grow. I love that. Wonderful. Okay, Michaela, I love the BellaBot. Tell us about the wish list feature.
The wish list feature. So our wish list on our site allows users to add products to purchase later. We know that a lot of you are working on one or more projects at any given time and are excited about these new releases, but are not quite ready to buy.
Yeah.
So what that does is we allow you to add it to a wish list so that you can purchase at any time. So if you were to go to the shop here, you can see on any product, let's see, where is she at? There is a button there.
Okay.
It's just not showing right now, and it's probably because of how I have my browser set up. But you'll always see an option here that says add to wish list, either here or on the product page.
Okay.
And then once you're on there, you'll see a little icon here, a little person icon, and it'll have an option for going to your wish list. I'm not logged in right now, so you're not able to see it.
Okay.
But that wish list lives on your account at all times. And so you can add items to your wish list, you can purchase from your wish list, you can share your wish list. So if you want to give your husband or anyone else in your life for what to buy you for birthdays or holidays, Christmas.
I like it.
Wish list.
Susan says she's already added to her wish list. So it sounds like you do have to log in to get to that feature, right?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, if you're having a difficult time getting on the website, it's because a whole lot of people are trying at the same time, and your internet connection might be slower in some parts of the country than others. So just give it a minute, and we should be okay. All right. Well, great. Okay, I love the wish list feature, and I especially love that I can drop a little hint or two to friends and family.
Right?
I really would love this. Great. Hey, you know what? They'll appreciate it too, right?
So much. I know how hard it can be to buy for people sometimes. So someone shoots me a wish list, I'm golden.
That's right. You know, we talked about Kimberbell Day briefly. Do you want to show us here how to find information on that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've added it to our nav bar right up at the top here. So it's the very first item. If we click on there, it shows Kimberbell Day. So right now
Mhm.
you can see as of this moment, we've got 80 days, 22 hours, 18 minutes, 1 second.
Oh, 0 seconds now.
I know, it changes too quickly.
I love it.
So this is our countdown to the live. We've got all sorts of information here. These all link to our different sites where you can stream that live on Kimberbell Day.
Yeah.
Here you can register. We've got lots of information, more buttons to register.
Yeah.
Here you can purchase the shirts for Kimberbell Day. We've got
Mhm.
2 t-shirts in 2 colors and 2 sweatshirts as well. So lots to choose from. And then here, this is one of the best features. This shows any shops that have signed up to host a celebration in your area.
Okay, so your area will automatically come up when you look at that, right? If you're logged.
It depends.
Or you
It
could put in your
depends on
zip
the
code.
browser settings, because if either you allow your browser to know your location, or if you've got
Oh,
your cookies enabled that shows where you're at,
right.
then it will autofill. You might have to put some information in, but it's so nice because it will show all the shops that are registered in
Yeah,
your area.
in your area
Yep.
specifically. Okay, great.
Yes.
Okay.
And then here is our sneak peek at our brand new tool tote.
Mhm. Love it. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so that is how to register for Kimberbell Day. Another feature that was really important to us that I'm really excited about, and that is the accessibility feature. Do you want to talk to us about what that means and how to access that?
Yes, absolutely. So accessibility is so super important, especially when it comes to websites, because we've got people from all over the world with different ability levels. And so sometimes they experience certain things such as visual impairment, they've got seizure disorders or ADHD, stuff like that. And so what we've done is we've researched a ton and found a tool that does it all.
Mm-hmm.
So on the bottom left-hand corner of the site, you'll see this little blue icon here. If your
You see
computer,
the little blue round circle with a person, right?
yes.
Okay.
So if your computer or your web browser has a pop-up blocker on, you will just need to add Kimberbell to the list of approved sites so that you can utilize this tool.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll show you how it works because it is just truly incredible.
Okay.
So we'll open it up here. So we can do certain things like a seizure safe profile, which dims the colors. It stops any flashing animations, anything like that. We could do a vision impaired profile, which really increases contrast, makes things bigger, easier to see. We've got things like an ADHD friendly, which is really cool because you've got just that little viewfinder that helps you focus on one specific area.
Wow.
Yeah, and we've got lots of presets, and then there's also individual adjustments that you can make on the page. So say you want to just increase the font size and make it real big.
Oh, I want that.
Right? Say the contrast isn't high enough for you, or you want to change colors. You can change the text colors on the site. You can change it to high saturation, monochrome, low saturation, all the amazing things. You can hide images. You could make it a read mode so that it changes it so it's easier to read through. The site's completely customizable to fit your needs. And the nice thing is you can easily turn things off by clicking on those, or at the very top of the site, you can reset the settings and it does that.
Wow.
Best part is that once you set a setting, this setting will stay across the site as you navigate through the pages. So you don't need to set this every time you land on a new page.
Wow. I am blown away by that feature alone. And
Yeah.
it looks like other people are too. Someone just mentioned that was made for me. I mean, these are things we take for granted, I think, when we go to a website. And the fact that Kimberbell has now provided this accessibility for everyone, in ways that I would have never guessed is possible, is pretty darn cool, Michaela.
It is.
Way to go.
I am just amazed by the things that we've found through our research.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. So the other thing, of course, that like Michaela mentioned, is that you can shop at kimberbell.com. Now, just to reiterate, if you already have that local quilt shop or that shop online that you support and know and love and go to, absolutely keep supporting and knowing and loving them, right? And buying from them. But if you don't have that, or if there's something that shop doesn't carry, but Kimberbell does, now you have options. And that's the beautiful thing about this change, right? Is that no matter where you live or what kind of Kimberbell offerings are in your area or that you can find, now it's available to everyone. And that is a welcome change for so many people. But if your shop carries it all or has exactly what you're looking for, then absolutely keep supporting them. Just know that kimberbell.com now also has that. In addition, shops have affiliate links. So if they are part of the affiliate program, you can click through their link and also purchase at kimberbell.com, and they get credit back too. So there's lots of credit, and that's just an offering that we are giving. All right. So just know, it's all available to you. And that's what we're really excited about. Especially like some older products, maybe a lot of times a shop will only bring in the brand new stuff. And that's great because that's, maybe what's the hot seller at the time. But maybe they haven't brought in something from years ago, and maybe Kimberbell still has it. Well, if you're looking for it, check out kimberbell.com and we can provide that for you as well. So just know we're trying to make this accessible for everyone in every way, and we're really excited about that. All right. Anything else about the website that you want to share, Michaela?
It's been a journey, and I think we've made some major and amazing improvements. And just know that we're continuing this effort. It is never, the work is never done.
No.
So we are always looking for new ways to improve. We're always working on improving features, adding new features, and just making things better for you.
Yeah, absolutely. So if there's like specific new features you would like to see, absolutely let us know. Hey, let us know in the Bellabot, right? And open up a ticket and say, hey, I would really like to see this feature. That will go to Michaela and her team, and they'll figure it out. I'm certain of that. If it's possible and it can work, then you know what? The sky's the limit, right? It doesn't hurt to ask. So, and then in the meantime, as if the site is a little bit slower right now, please be patient. It's just that a lot are looking at it at the same time. And again, depending on where you are and your speed connections and stuff, it might be a little bit slower, right? Yeah. All right, Michaela, thank you so much for being my guest today. Everyone tell Michaela thank you. And big thanks to Darren and Chris at Kimberbell. They are amazing. To Bryce. Yes. I know your team has worked so hard. And then we have another outsourced company that we've hired to help us along the way as well. Mm-hmm. They've been amazing to work with too. Everyone working really hard to give the best possible experience to you guys, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much, Michaela. Have a great day, and I'll see you a little bit later.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Oh, it has been an undertaking. It's been quite a thing in the last year, and we're so grateful for their hard work behind the scenes. You can imagine the stress that a company is under when things don't go quite right or you don't have the best experience. So their charge that they've led in the last 8 months or so has been to really make this the best possible experience for you. And I'm so grateful for all of their hard work. It really is going to be something phenomenal, and will continue to be as they add more and more features. But just those features alone that she shared today are pretty incredible, aren't they? Yeah, really, I'm really happy about all of it. So big thanks to that team and to our outsourced team as well, who worked so hard to make yesterday, today, and going forward into the future possible. All right, everyone. Well, with that, we have a giveaway. Now, let me show you a couple of things to kind of set the stage here for this giveaway. You know, with an epic giveaway, it's a pretty big deal. And so what I did is I said, you know what? Here's a bag, here's a tote bag that we sell here at Kimberbell. It says, I'm going to make everything around me beautiful, and that will be my life. Here's the other side of that tote bag. Someone is going to win that tote bag full of what I have right here. In celebration of this new website, I said, okay, it's been quite a ride for the last 14 years at Kimberbell. What could we give away today? And I said to myself, what are two of the project book CDs that are oldies but goodies that really kind of changed the course of Kimberbell? And that was these two products. Let me show you. Jingle All the Way. Do you remember that one? Jingle All the Way. This was our first quite larger than the typical 40 by 40 size quilt. This was quite large of a quilt that we added a whole lot of embellishments to. It's an amazing quilt, but it also had some amazing bonus projects with it. So that was one of them. The second was Broomhilda's Bakery. Now, those two have been some of the best-selling products of all time at Kimberbell. They're still available at Kimberbell as well to order. So if you're looking for those specific products that are not part of your collection and a shop no longer carries it either, we do at kimberbell.com. But you know what would be even better than just, talking about those products and sharing that with you is to give you some actual finished projects from that book. Are you ready for this? Okay, let me show you the Christmas one first. For Jingle All the Way, someone is going to win. Remember that tote bag I just shared with you? But someone is also going to win 3 of the projects already finished by our Kimberbell team for you. Okay, so you're going to receive already finished and quilted with original Kimberbell fabrics in that line from Jingle All the Way, and that is the Jingle All the Way table runner. Now there's a large quilt, right? We didn't do that one, so sorry, but we did do 3 of the bonus projects for you. So here's that Jingle All the Way, and like I said, the original Kimberbell fabrics that came out with Jingle All the Way are part of this. Someone's going to win the finished one. Okay, in addition to Jingle All the Way table runner is also this project that came in that book, and that is this one right here. It's a wall hanging with the snow globes. Do you guys remember that? Yeah, Denise is saying Jingle All the Way was her first embroidery project. Okay, look at the snow globes. Are you kidding me? So cute. It's got even like the little glitter and snowflakes inside the globe. It's got all the piecing. Here's another globe, the tree, and the candy cane. Okay, again, original fabrics from Jingle All the Way. as well as it's all done, quilted and bound for you. You can just receive it and put it up on your wall. And the third bonus project from Jingle All the Way is this one. Oh, Christmas tree right there. And you can see the little snowballs under there. Too much fun, right? So you're going to win that. But I said, you know what? In addition to getting the 3 finished projects from Jingle All the Way, I'm going to give you some more Christmas fabric as well so that you can make even more Jingle All the Way projects or any type of Christmas projects to add to your Christmas collection. So you're also going to receive 5 different 1-yard cuts of Kimberbell fabric. Now, some of this fabric is from other Christmas lines of Kimberbell. Like, do you remember that one from We Whisk You a Merry Christmas? And then this most recent one as well from last a year or 2 ago from Cup of Cheer. All of these are 1-yard cuts. You're going to receive all 3 of those finished projects as well as this, but it doesn't stop there because this is an epic giveaway. So in addition to Jingle All the Way finished projects and additional 1-yard cuts of fabric, that person is also going to win the bonus projects from Broomhilda's Bakery. Okay. So what do those look like? Let me share with you some of those. These are just a few of them. The wall hanging. Look at this wall hanging. Again, it comes with the original fabrics from Broomhilda's Bakery. But do you remember these fun little apothecary jars that we added like little bones to? Remember that? And then we added little worms to this one. And then we added little spiders to that one. And we did all of this with, again, the design or the fabric from that line. Look at the spider web fabric over here. It's all finished for you into a full wall hanging. Okay, here's another one from Broomhilda's Bakery. You ready? How about this one? Totally under your spell. You're going to win the finished pillow. Okay, so there we go. Here, isn't he a cutie? Oh my goodness. Totally under your spell. You're going to win the pillow for that. Again, all of this is in the book of Broomhilda's Bakery, but I'm not going to send you the book. I'm going to send you the finished projects, right? And finally, this one, Trick or Treat, Smell My Feet. Look at her cute little shoes there hanging off with a black tulle coming out from her boot. And then you've got her little ruffled skirt across the bottom of the tea towel. And it says, Trick or Treat, Smell My Feet. Okay. Sharon says, OMG, I can't take this anymore. Are you kidding me? Oh, no, Sharon, I am not kidding you. You're going to get all 3 of those finished projects as well from Broomhilda's Bakery. And I'm telling you, we got to throw in some more fabric bundles for you. So another 5 1-yard cuts of fabric that works so well for any type of Halloween project. So for this epic giveaway, you are getting, let me pull up the picture again. I didn't bring the bag here with me today, but you're going to get this bag. This is the tote. I'm going to make everything around me beautiful, and that will be my life. And inside that tote, someone's going to win 10 yards of fabric for both Christmas and Halloween, 10 yards. Then you're also going to win 3 of the bonus projects, right, from that. And then you're going to win 3 of the bonus projects from Broomhilda's Bakery, including the wall quilt here. Are you ready to find out how you could win? In fact, because this is an epic giveaway, we're actually going to choose the winner and announce the winner next What's New Wednesday. Oh, look, I've got thread all over me. A true sign of a quilter, right? So tune in next Wednesday for that show where I will announce the winner of the epic giveaway. But all you have to do is this. I want to know, what is your favorite, all-time favorite, I should say, Kimberbell project? That's all you got to tell me. what is your all-time favorite Kimberbell project you've ever done, and you will be entered into this giveaway. You can enter in 3 different places for more chances to win, right? So you can enter, of course, on Facebook itself, where you are watching this video. That's the thread, that's the comment section you want to post in. Okay, posting in other places won't put you into that drawing. Okay, so make sure you post on this thread where you're watching this video on Facebook. You can also post over on YouTube. And while you're there, we would love and be so grateful if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you never miss any of these shows, giveaways, tutorials, that kind of thing. It's all available for you at any time on YouTube. It's a little bit easier to search on YouTube over there than it is Facebook for watching past tutorials and such. So definitely go on over there and subscribe. And when you do, then you can make a comment there. And that's another way to enter. And then we also have Instagram. So go to the Kimberbell Kimberbell Instagram page, and you can comment as well over there. All right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, lots of people. Someone saying Day at the Spa was their all-time favorite. Another person, Cup of Cheer, Red, White, and Bloom. Oh, the Nativity Bench Pillow. Yeah, you guys are coming in so fast. I'm just going to quickly read some of these. Oh, Spring Showers Quilt. Yeah, that's a good one. Love Notes. Quilting Through the Seasons, Christy said. Thank you. That's brand spanking new, and I love that you love it so much. The Easter Tier Tray, another event that we had this year. The 2 Scoops Bench Pillow, wonderful. Okay, so lots of things, lots of answers coming in. This is awesome. It's so fun for our team to be able to read these because it inspires them to keep doing what they're doing, right? And see what you love. All right. Well, everyone, the hour is up. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you for all of your support over the years. I certainly appreciate Michaela and Darren and Chris those guys are phenomenal at Kimberbell, and Bryce as well. They've done such a great job with getting the new website ready to go. It's pretty awesome. So big shout out to them as well as we end today. All right. Keep doing what you love, my friends, and keep experiencing the joy of creativity. Bye-bye.